There are huge number of people living in poverty, huge number of youth unemployment. So you need to have a government that is going to fight the corruption that exists today in the country, be able to use the resources of the country to invest in productivity.
Peter Obi, why many Nigerians think he's the leader Nigeria need in 2027. In our previous video, we discussed about chapter 1. We laid the foundation about the history of Peter Obi when he was the governor of Anambra State. And I promised that we were going to continue with number 2, the transformation Peter Obi brought to Anambra State, which makes him the perfect candidate or the perfect leader Nigeria need comes 2027. In number 1, we talk about financial management and savings. Number 2 is education. Peter Obi took education in Anambra State from a low ranking to a national recognition. Education was arguably one of the most important parts of Peter Obi's administration. One of the major policies associated with his government was the return of many schools to their original missionary owners. But nevertheless, the government of Peter Obi continued in supporting the schools financially, while the mission played a major role in administration and management. If an organization had historically built and managed a school successfully, allowing that organization to participate again could improve discipline, management, and academic performance. During this period, Anambra students recorded strong performances in national examination. The state was widely reported to have moved from a poor position in national education rankings to becoming one of the top performing states in examinations such as WAEC and NECO. The administration also invested heavily in technology. More than 30,000 computers were reportedly distributed to secondary schools, including a large number supplied through Hewlett-Packard, Microsoft academies, and internet connectivity were also introduced in hundreds of secondary schools. The objective was to move education beyond chalkboards and textbooks and prepare students for the digital economy. The government also provided hundreds of buses to secondary schools, built classrooms and also class blocks, and supported the provision of boreholes in schools across the state. The broader idea was that education was not only about building classrooms, it was also about providing teachers, technology, transportation, water, infrastructure, and a learning environment capable of producing competitive students across Nigeria and as well as Anambra State. And then talking about number 3, Peter Obi worked excellently in healthcare and partnership with religious organizations. Another major area of the administration was healthcare, which is one of the major pillars of national development and as well as the state development. Rather than attempting to build every healthcare institution from the ground up, like every other governors will do, Peter Obi administration developed partnership with existing mission-owned hospitals and health institutions. This partnership involves government support and investment in healthcare institutions across the state. Hospitals and health institutions associated with these interventions include Iyenu Hospitals in Ogidi, Our Lady of Lourdes Hospital in Ihiala, St. Charles Borromeo Hospitals in Onitsha, Holy Rosary Hospitals in Onitsha, St. Joseph Hospital in Adazi, Nnukwu. The administration also supported the developments of the Joseph Nwilo Heart Hospital Center at St. Joseph Hospital in Adazi, Nnukwu. The broader goal was to improve the quality of healthcare services available to the people of Anambra State. The administration also focused on healthcare training and accreditation. By the end of the administration, several health institutions in the state had reportedly secured accreditation for their programs, compared with the situation before Peter Obi became the governor of Anambra State. Most of these informations are obviously online. You can check the cable news channel online. You can check many other online newspapers going back to when Peter Obi was the governor of Anambra State. The evidence are quite there. If you have watched this video up to this time, thank you for watching and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you in my next video.